Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. Today is part 2 of my little 2 signature pocket flip-flop folio. I'll link part 1 if you didn't see it down below, how I created the base. So the only thing that I did while I was gone is I put a little eyelet here, and I glued the 2 sides to the pocket. All right, so that's it. So it actually will be like this, open on this side and then open on this side, and then this is the back for now. I will decorate that a bit. So I gathered some papers. I only gathered 6. I'll just go through it quickly. It's a piece of music paper, Christmas music paper. This was part of the kit. Some coffee dyed, some vellum snowflake, another coffee dye. I might turn that one upside down so that the black is down here, and that'll probably get decorated a little bit. And then a green dyed paper in the middle. All right, so this one, let me just double check. Yeah, that one's the green one. This is the red one. So the red one's going to be sewn in this, in here. So let me just get this back. And then I'm going to put the green one aside. And this is set up exactly the same way. But where this one has the red paper, this one has the green paper. So I thought the red one would go better here and the green one would go better there. So I'm going to paper clip this in where it goes. And that looks about right to me. It's not perfect, but I'm going to paper clip it there. And I'm going to paper clip it on this side. So it's bought up very well in this crease right here. I still can't find my piercing mat, and I have to tell you, it's not the first time I've lost it. It's always in the same spot in my room, and it's not there. So I'm just going to say a cat dragged it away somewhere, but I can use this. I'll find it. I found it before. My room is not that disorganized. I mean, my desk is just busy with Christmas things, but my room looks pretty good, actually. But it's somewhere. Obviously, it's somewhere. I just want to make sure that's kind of centered in there. And it's like that. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing as normal. I'm going to make sure it's down here in the crease. And I'm going to poke a hole through. I really like my piercing mat. And then one, I hope you can see that. I'll show you in a second, about an inch away and an inch away. And let me back up a little bit. Because of my journal size, I cut my papers to 8 and 6 3/4. So it's 4 and 4, which is 8 and 6 3/4. So it's about a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch smaller that way, and the same with that. All right, so that's just what I did. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to fight with this, so I'm using this cotton something. I got it at Joann's. It's not wax thread, but it's kind of a nice, I got it by the embroidery threads, and it actually works out really well to bind journals. And it's easy. So I decided to use that instead of fighting with something thicker, and so I'm going to go down in the middle. And I'm going to leave a bit hanging there because I might want to put a dangle. And then I'm going to come up through the back. Right here. All right. I will tell you, if you're kind of new with this and maybe you're not. You may be a lot more experienced than me, and that's very possible. This process was a lot harder until I got an awl. Once I got the awl and could poke the it became so much easier, because I was sitting here trying to poke it with a needle, and it just wasn't working. Well, it was hard. It was a battle, but once I got the awl, A-W-L or A-W-E, I don't know. It became a lot easier of a process. All right, and then I'm gonna come back, make sure that's tight, and back through the middle here. All right, make sure they're nice and tight. And one should be on one side and one should be on the other side, the center string. It wasn't, so I just fixed it. Let me take that off. And then this, I'm gonna tie it twice. Some people do go through twice everything. And if that's the case, you would just have to cut, you know, more string, more thread, whatever. And I'm just gonna leave those too long for now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna dangle anything right there, but I want that option at this point. All right, so here we are. We have our music paper, that, coffee dyed paper, vellum, coffee dyed paper, green dyed paper. And this I did with just food coloring. I found the easiest way to coffee dye paper, and I'm swearing by it now because I just did a whole batch recently. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So I just put instant coffee in a little spray bottle, and I'll, oops, that's some vellum there. I'll spray the bottom of a coffee sheet. I'll lay a piece down. I'll spray the top. I'll lay a piece down. I'll spray the top. I'll lay a piece of, you know, computer paper down, and continue. And I just leave it stacked and I let it dry. And it starts to dry very quickly. And if you need to hit anything, you know, a second time, like if that weight bothered you, you might want to hit it again once it's dry. It's become very easy for me because I used to try to peel away the paper and set it all out to dry, and I'd rip it. Now, if it's nice out, I can go outside with a tablecloth and do the same thing, like a plastic, but it's not nice out anymore. So that's not happening. But that's what I found to be the easiest for me. So that's the one signature in there. So we're gonna flip it over, and here's the other signature right here. I'm gonna make sure it's lined up how I want it. Now that I don't have to center that, I could put it down the bottom, but I think I want it kind of centered. Make sure it's all in there how I want it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to dye paper, and you know, I haven't really gotten too much into stencils with it. I would love to do that, but I don't have the stencils that are big enough. All right, so those days will come, one thing at a time, right? All right, so I want to pin this here, and by putting the paper clip on, it gives me one last look at the distances. And I need to move the whole thing up a little bit. Kind of make it centered. All right. And there we go. All right, I'm gonna go down through the center. And about an inch, and about an inch. And hopefully this did not interfere with my envelope, because I was careful to hold that back. So, all right, so that's that. And a piercing mat makes all the difference too. Wish I could find mine. They're the things I used to fight with this process so much. And once I got those two things, like a piercing mat and the awl, life became so much easier with binding journals and things like that. I have black chalk in here. I used to chalk things a lot, and I haven't for a long time. And yesterday there was a sale, Cyber Monday sale. So this is probably going to post on Wednesday or Thursday. But anyhow, yesterday there was free shipping, and I had my eye on these cardinals, these wood cutouts. And I have all this paste, and most of it's dry. And so I was testing my black, and it was good. I was sticking my finger in it last night. And honestly, I got a shower this morning. I've scrubbed them, but it's still in there. So that'll be a little project when that comes in. And the way their shipping used to go, it'll probably be right before Christmas when it comes in. So it'll be a last minute project, I'm sure. But I pretty much know what I'm doing with it, so it shouldn't be that hard. Oh, Sky, why do you have to come up here, baby? You just gotta see what I'm doing? You're looking out the window? All right, down and then back through the center. Yeah, that's the backyard. You don't see that too often. All right, you need to move. Come on. You have to get down or move over. You know, he's the nosy one. He's the thoughtful one. He's the thinker. He wants to know how things work. Oliver runs on kitten energy, and Sky is the thinker. All right, so I'm going to tie this. I make 2 knots. Sometimes I do 3. I'll put another one just for good measure. Sorry about the tail. All right, put my needle back right away into my little binding thing. I like to stick them on a piece of paper, something that makes it easier. Hi. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. You have to get down. You're so handsome. All right, and I'm going to keep that long like I did the other one. All right, and then, so here we are here. This has to do with this is some elephant Christmas song. I never heard of it before. Santa Claus will have to make, I don't know what it is. I was reading the lyrics and it was pretty funny. All right, so here's this one, and I'll cover this. And this one was a little shorter. I kind of wanted to use what I had. And then the green is on the middle of both, but it's the outside that kind of goes with this. So here's what we have. All right, this is going to be the front. I'm going to put some like sari silk or something in there to do it, but I'm not doing it until I'm done. Here's the pocket. We flip it this way, and there's this signature, and there's the back. We flip it this way, and there's this signature. All right, so I'm actually quite loving how this is turning out. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to put charms on here or not, but I want the option, so I'm not going to cut those strings right now. So that's it for right now. Now I have all kinds of, I probably showed you this before with this kit and this here. I did take a lot of stuff out of the one I started making, so I'll probably put this in here. That's where I got this coffee dyed paper. Because like I said, I didn't love that journal, but I have all kinds of things like, you know, this is all on cardstock, these labels. You know, like some of it's glued on cardstock. Oh, here's another nice tag. I love that tag. That's going to go in there. So, oh, I actually have some nice ephemera to go in here that I made last year. So I have tags. I have all kinds of things in this kit, but some of it is not backed on cardstock. So They even gave you some pocket things. So I'll have to look through here and see what I want to use. This is a different kit up top. But, yeah, this is this one. So look, all those tags and things. So yeah, I'm going to make some of that up on my own and decorate it. And then I'll probably just come back and show you the final flip through and, you know, how I tied that on and what I put in there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, always appreciated. Glad this one's shorter. And let me know if you give it a try. It's kind of a really easy project. And I think it's really pretty. So how nice is that? All right, have a great day, everyone. I appreciate you.